everyone. Welcome to Big Business Spotlight, where small business is transformed into big business. We have our guest today that will be giving you information about his business and providing you with knowledge. So let's get started. Hello, how are you today?
Hey, what's going on, Kashia? How you doing? Thanks for having me
I'm
on.
doing pretty good. Oh, no problem, no problem. Okay, so we're going to get into the questions to learn more about you. Can you tell me who you are? Tell me a little bit about you and what type of service or products you provide.
Absolutely. My name is Myron Jenkins. I am the founder of Ball U Academy. I am also the new co-founder, I should say, with my wife for Myamar Accessories. And I am also on the board of directors with Felicity Foundation Incorporated. So you should have said businesses. It's a lot going on right now.
Businesses. Oh, I love that. Oh my goodness. That's wonderful. I definitely love that. Okay, so tell us a little bit about some of your businesses as far as who they serve and ages and things like that.
Absolutely. So with Ball U Academy, the business eventually started out trying to provide professional elite level basketball training for a demographic that really couldn't afford it. 4 years, 5 years in, what eventually happened is a lot of parents, a lot of coaches, a lot of trainers decided to give back in that realm. So we decided to adjust and take the next step, which is actually going with Felicity Foundation, partnering up with them so that we can start finding colleges so that we can have places to send these talented kids. And as far as Myamar accessories go, we just want to be able to utilize fashion to speak how we feel as a community and to be able to just instill confidence in our community without having to pay hundreds and hundreds of dollars to feel important, if that makes any sense at all.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
we're really just trying to be servants to the community and servants to whoever uh, work with us.
Wow, that's amazing. And what areas do you service? Um, it, is it surrounding areas? Like what area? Can you tell me what locations do
Well,
you
from
serve?
with Bayou Academy, we go from the south suburbs of Illinois all the way to South Bend. We extend that far. We
Oh,
cover a lot of area, even Indianapolis as well.
okay.
Detroit actually is going to be starting very soon. Shouts out to one of my co-founders, Ray Smith. He's definitely going to have it. But as far as the brand goes that we developed through Bayou Academy, we're actually nationwide. A lot of people have our shirts. We appreciate you for your support and patronage. And with Myamar Accessories, we have officially covered all 5 regions with the accessories, masks, shirts, earrings that we have serviced. So everyone in every region has purchased from Myamar Accessories, and we have a lot of repeat clients. So we're blessed about that as well.
Great, great, great. I can definitely say I am a customer.
Yes, you are. We
The
appreciate you.
nice earrings, I don't have one on today, but the nice earrings that you guys see me wearing, that it comes from Myamar. Also, the shirts, the imperfect shirts, that comes from Myamar. I also purchased a Ballou Academy sweatshirt before. So we'll be
Absolutely.
getting more into that next week when we'll have your co-owner on as well, okay?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, great. So what is the why behind your business? Why do you do what you do?
Well, it's really simple. It's supply and demand. I'm come from an area in which, growing up, I didn't have a lot of options. I didn't have a lot of opportunity. And when you don't have a lot of options and opportunity, you have a tendency to become an individual that comes desperate. And when you become desperate, a lot of bad things can occur. So many people look at our community and say, well, why do they act like this? Why do they do this? When they don't understand, when they first came to this country, they were doing the same things because of lack. So my job is to find out what is lacking and adjust to what that is by attempting to provide a service through building relationships with other people who can assist me when I cannot assist myself, and just build a network to where we can be able to give back to the community and build up our communities, because that's where it really starts. This fight starts within our own communities, within our own household.
Yes, I love that. I love that. And how has your businesses impacted you as far as your life?
I learned a lot about my businesses. I learned a lot through my businesses. When I first started Ball U Academy, it was strictly about training basketball. What it turned into, or what God turned into, was a mentorship.
Mm,
So I can safely say, as of right now, I do not charge for training. I give my service free of charge because it's a ministry. It's bigger than basketball. And I didn't know it at the point, but God took what my little small idea was and he made it into a ministry. So what we do now is it's a saying that Bruce Lee says. He says, "Be formless like water. If water hits the cup, it becomes the cup. If water hits the bowl, it becomes the bowl." We're pretty much a formless business now. So whatever is needed, we're going to try to provide that service. And as of right now, 5 years later, I am blessed and humbled to say that the area that we were servicing has a lot of great basketball players in it now, not just because of me, because of a lot of others that put a lot of blood, sweat, and tears into it. So now we can move on to the next step, which is getting these kids an opportunity to play in front of college coaches or have relationships built so that they can be able to showcase their talents at the next level.
Wow, that's amazing how God just takes something that was a dream or something that he placed in you and how it has grown. Wow, that's definitely an impact. So we're going to get into how your services and business impact the world.
Oh, nice. Well, as you know, we're going through a lot right now. Not just with the COVID, but we are going through, a time in which people are tired. My people are tired. Other people may be tired of hearing us. We're tired of feeling it. And the one thing that a lot of people don't understand and realize is things like sports and entertainment are entities that bring us together. So it doesn't matter about color anymore when you're watching your favorite team. It doesn't matter about color or size or sex or political views when you're listening to an entertainer. None of that matters. You're just all there for the agreement of watching something great happen. And everybody in my area, when they grow up, they sports and entertainment is the agreement. What I'm pretty much doing is I'm utilizing sports and entertainment to build relationships with people so that we can have the real conversations to change the world. Because it's really about the relationships. I mean, basketball is just a way for me to reach out to the youth. But after basketball, I'm teaching them life. I'm teaching them things that I wish I knew at 17. How important life insurance is, how important it is to save your money, how important it is to be a leader of your community and give back. And that's how you keep paying it forward. Those are the things that we teach. Those are the principles of ball U. So yes, we're working hard. Yes, we're training, and yes, you're going to become a good basketball player. But it doesn't mean anything to me if you're not becoming a great person.
Wow, you just said a whole lot in a nutshell. That is amazing. You are definitely impacting the world and these young children, these young boys, you are impacting them, and that is just amazing. Also, I just want to get into what is some of the feedback that you've gotten from some of your students or and their parents?
I mean, I'm humbled and blown away at the same time. It's not just me too. I mean, I can only do so much as one person. I have an incredible staff full of guys who gets it. Coach Thomas Moore, Coach Ulrich Moore, Coach Senior Best. I already mentioned Ray Smith and a lot of other volunteers that if I missed you, I'm sorry. Felicia Dixon, who's running over Felicity, that I'm partnering up with now. She has an incredible mentoring program as well that she uses basketball and boxing. I mean, the feedback we're getting is amazing because all we're really doing is instilling confidence in these kids.
Mhm.
And we're just using an entity to instill that confidence because once they have that confidence and that humility, it's a combination. You got to be humble too because everybody doesn't get the gift that you have and it can be taken away from you. But also be confident enough to know your value, know your worth, know who you are. So when we do that and we build those things, you can see it and the parents can see it and the parents are very grateful because at the end of the day it does take a village to raise a child. I know it's kind of changed a little bit because we're very overprotective of our loved ones or what have you, but at some point you can't be everywhere, and because you can't be everywhere, who's going to be that person that's going to instill the same core values you're instilling in your household? And that's was a huge thing that was missing. So all of the individuals that I've mentioned earlier, I'm humbled and grateful that they're working with me to be able to see this vision and bring it to life. Those guys are the real MVPs, to be honest with you.
Wow, that's good you have a great team working with you. That's very important. And I think a lot of people don't understand how important having a great team behind you who also knows the vision that you're working towards and also is going to get in there with you. So I'm glad you have that team with you because with what you're doing is so amazing and it's going to grow to a big business, a big organization that having that great team is very important. So, I do want to thank you for being a guest on Big Business Spotlight. Can you leave us with your website or social media handle so people can get in touch with you or follow you?
Oh, no problem. You can follow me on Instagram at official Ball U Academy. You can also follow my regular Facebook page, Myron Jenkins. For Myamar, you can go to shopmyamar.com. And you also can like the page Myamar, and you can also like the Ball U Academy page, in which we are not only um, offering training services and mentoring services, but we are also looking for coaches, looking for other trainers who want to give back their gift to the community so that we can be able to keep building. So that's really just all it is about. All I did was just build a house where everybody could come in and network in. So
Well, thank you so much, Myron. We really appreciate what you bring to the table as far as to our community. Guys, please go and flood his social media platforms. Also, if you want to be a part of his organization or you have questions about it, reach out to him, DM him. He will definitely be able to get back in touch with you to answer your questions. Okay. So, well, I want to say this was amazing, all the information that you provided today. I want to thank everyone for joining us. And with that being said,
let me
dig.
leave one thing with. Let me leave one thing
Okay.
too.
Yes.
I appreciate you for having this platform to be able to allow individuals like myself to have a voice, to be able to show others that we do exist out here. And with all of the negative media that's going on in the world, and all of the things that we're sharing, it's good to have somebody that is sharing the individuals who are in the trenches, because it's more of us out here than you think that is keeping this world together or trying to keep this world from blowing up. So I just salute everybody who are community activists that are giving back, or even if you're just taking care of your family and making sure that you're doing right by them. This is really what it's about. So I appreciate you for having me on, Kashia.
No problem. I mean, I just want to kind of give a little backstory. This was something that was placed on my heart by God, and I am in the season now where I'm listening to everything that God is telling me to do,
Mm,
because I was tired of going into a circle knowing that I have a gift that God has given me, and I was not using it to the best of my ability. So, in this season and going forward, I am fighting for my freedom, spiritually, physically, mentally, so that I can be the best and be who God has called me to be. So that is why I feel it's important to have this platform, because it's a lot of businesses, great businesses that are out there offering so much to the community. And if people knew about it, they could assist, help, donate. It's so many things that can be done, and different people have different skill sets. Okay, so just because you don't have a business, you can donate. You can reach out and provide some other services that may be free. Anything that the business needs. So this is why this platform exists. And it's all because God placed it on my heart. I give
incredible.
glory to God. So with that being said, as you all know, dig deeper than you ever have before. Thank you guys. See you next time.
Take care, y'all.